I'm super self-conscious.
That's all right. I'll get a little bit loud. Legit? No, I didn't.
I was gonna be like, damn.
No,
DJ?
that's pulled from a royalty-free song.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
No, the first one, the slower one, I made, but I didn't want to do it again,
Okay.
and I got rid of all that software. So, huh? Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
All right.
This is exciting, man. I've been waiting a long time for this. We have a very good friend of mine, Mike Lucero, on today. And I've known him for,
Man, that's been
the
close to
I think we're
almost
coming,
2 decades.
I was going to say we're right around 20 at this point. Lots of group history. We don't have like any real direct history. We've just been around for a long time.
Yep.
So
Same group.
same fucking group, same people have come and go. And him and I, we just
strong remain.
we're just still fucking standing here like, what's going on? So, Mike, motherfucker.
Yep.
How's your week been? I know it's been a busy fucking week.
Yeah, so far this week has been wild.
Yeah.
It's been crazy, super stressful.
You getting ready to move out of state?
Yep. One more day, man. We're out on Wednesday.
Fuck.
Out on Wednesday and leaving at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Like I said, just push him off. Doodle, you can't be a part of everybody's life, man. Everybody knows you. That's fucking cool, man. I really wish at this point I had the opportunity to kind of unroot and try somewhere new. Just trying to make sure I give it my best shot here before I do that.
Right.
Because I would love to, especially Tennessee. Tennessee, I've heard nothing fucking bad about. You know, we got friends out there too. 2 mutual friends now. Tim's out there too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Tim, if you're listening, Mike will be out soon.
Yeah.
So
I'll be out that way. Starting off in Indiana
okay.
and then moving out.
Fuck
Gonna
yeah.
be doing the drive.
He always tells me, he's like, you gotta come out for bikini season, dude. I'm like, yeah, bro, I know. Gotta do some fishing and shit.
Always.
That's not what he's talking about, but I want to do some fishing. So that's fucking cool, man. Well, we picked up probably when you were like, I think you and I both were.
And let's see, I was
Probably like
59.
17 when I started heading out that shit.
Yeah.
We used to go and meet on the street back when the import car scene was really, really taking off. We started that.
Yeah, no, I was 18.
Yeah.
I was 18.
We both lived in Glendale at the time. But that's where I fucking picked up when you and I were both trying to figure out how to be adults.
Yeah.
And that didn't work out so well for
I was
me.
gonna say it was pretty rough.
Yeah,
It was pretty rough. I didn't know what was gonna happen right after that.
My feet did not go under me for about 10 more years.
My feet got swept from under me.
Dude.
A year right after that.
Fuckers kept pulling that rug.
Oh, you're telling me.
But are you from here originally?
I was born in Glendale. And then when
Arizona?
I was young, yeah,
Yeah.
Glendale, AZ. Born right here on Thunderbird Hospital.
Fuck,
and then,
dude.
When I was young, my parents moved us out to Tennessee.
No shit.
Yep. Lived in a really small town. I want to say the whole entire county was probably like 1,300 people.
Fuck. So
Yeah.
it's almost like, is there any significance in them being there? Is you going back or?
No. I mean, I have some family still left there, some cousins. A lot of my family's on the East Coast on my mom's side.
Okay.
Dad's side's here in California.
Okay. I was thinking about it. I think I was talking to you. Yes. No, that was today. I'm just shut off. You were talking about waiting for your dad today.
Oh, yeah.
And it dawned on me when you said that. I was like, fuck. I don't think we've never even spoken a word about parents. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I don't think so.
I've never met any of your parents or family, and you've never met any of mine.
I think we've only met out front of the house.
Dude.
We only met out front of the house and then just bounced from there.
We both just do our own thing like 110%. That's fucking funny. So your dad's out here. What's I take it. Well, when did you move to Tennessee?
Ah, man, that was 89.
So you went to school and everything out there.
I went to school for a little bit out there.
Okay.
And then when they moved us back, that was a culture shock.
Yeah, dude.
They moved us back. They dropped us off at Central and Southern.
Shit.
Went from a nothing town to
Everything
a
growing.
bad part of town.
Yeah. Everything growing here the way it was.
Yeah.
I wanted to say I felt like you went to the high school I did too, but I don't think you did.
Cactus.
Yeah, I did not.
What?
I went to Barry Goldwater.
Nope. I went to Cactus.
And you've even asked me that a few times now that I think about it.
Yep.
So, how was all of that? I mean, just was your growing up life here and your high school life and
Growing up in Tennessee was definitely different.
yeah.
It was definitely small town. I was a good old boy. And then getting dropped down in South Phoenix was definitely a culture shock.
Yeah.
I had accents that they didn't have. I had a bad southern drawl.
They're like, what the fuck?
It was definitely thick.
Yeah.
That's definitely gone away now, though, over the years. But it was definitely a culture shock at that point in time.
Man, so what I'm looking for, just from knowing you for so long, I know that there's some portion somewhere that I may or may not know about that has chiseled you to who you are, because you are very clearly built from something.
And that was when we got moved back here.
Yeah.
You know, my parents had a restaurant back east, and then when they lost everything, we ended up coming back here, moving down there.
Yeah.
And they were working a bunch trying to get us back on our feet, you know.
Fuck.
And I was pretty much raised by my brother-in-law and one of my half-sisters. And let's just say that, you know, they were on a different side of the law.
Mm-hmm.
There were some gangbangers. And I got pulled into that lifestyle. I
Mm.
mean, down there, it's fight or flight, man. You fight for your life down there.
Tennessee?
No, here in South Phoenix.
Just South Phoenix. Yeah.
South Phoenix is where it really changed me.
Yeah, we've dabbled a little bit about some of the streaks and some of the history there, but we never really. I know well enough, you know. Sometimes it's not appropriate to ask a bunch of fucking questions.
Yes.
So, but unfortunately, you're sitting here now. But no, like I said, I've known you long enough now. You and we're closer on a different level now, and I know well enough that, like I said, you've been chiseled from some different shit, and you got tougher skin than most motherfuckers I know, and I know there's a fucking reason for it. So, if you got drug into that stuff, then that'll change a person. I imagine that'll change a fucker.
Oh, it definitely does.
So,
you know, when you're having to go through something as silly as that, you know, because I got past that whole thing, you know, as I got older. You know, my brother-in-law was a gangbanger, you know, and I kind of fell into that footstep and kind of rolled with him, rocked with him, and it was pretty pointless to fight somebody or be mad at somebody across the street you don't even know.
man,
Over something as stupid as a color.
it's so funny to hear somebody say that. And I love that testimony because you say it's fucking silly.
It is silly.
Like
very silly.
that's the fucking greatest fucking word you could have used to describe that because it is silly.
Oh. They could have been the best dude out there. You know, the best person for you to be around.
Mhm.
And you're just going to hate him for no reason?
Right.
I just don't understand it. At the point, man, you know, you're blinded. You know, you're so...
You get fed shit for so long that you start to believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's I mean, yeah, you're just told something and you got to hate these people for nothing.
Right.
You know, when it had absolutely nothing to do with you.
That's wild, man. See, that's this story is I know it's gonna come full circle because of that exact outlook, and I think it's hugely important for people that are going through it right now. Any listeners that might come across this episode, to hear somebody that's coming, who's been in it and left it because it was silly and fucking pointless. You know, and it's going to leave you in one of two places, and I can promise you that.
Yep.
So,
Dead or in jail.
and somehow you fucking
Did not die.
did not die. I would say that one for sure, because you don't back down for shit.
No. Not at all.
Not in your nature.
No. As a man, I feel like everybody should stand on their 10 toes and face whatever's in front of them. And if you want to say something, say it with your whole chest. You know? But if you're going to say something, believe in it.
Right.
100%.
Fuck, that's pretty fucking brilliant too, man. Like in all regards. I definitely fucking agree with you on that. And if that's gonna be your circumstance and that's gonna be your maker, then make it count.
Nope.
Damn, man. How long were you engulfed in that shit?
Oh, man. Pretty much started off when I was about 10.
Fuck.
Lived it until I was in my mid-20s. Well, probably like 28. Right when I met Dest.
Yeah, right about the time we were a couple of years in at that point, but that's crazy, man. You kept it pretty fairly well hidden too.
Yeah, I tried to not involve others into any issues or problems that I have.
Yeah.
That's why I've always been a very quiet person. I'm an observer.
There you go. An observant person. I like that.
You know, the one that knows the most is the one that pays attention.
Damn, man. That's a shitty way to start your 20s, though.
Oh, yeah. Used to run around, trying to be the baddest dude,
Yeah.
you know, because that's what you're taught.
Right.
And, you know, when I was 19, I got hit up for that fight and got locked out.
Well, shit, really?
Yep.
How long was that?
Then that was back in 07. They tried to hit it up. They were going to go a little over 10 years.
Fuck.
But,
Did anybody die?
no, thank God nobody died. The person did get hurt pretty bad.
So they probably gave it a pretty good count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they didn't know if he was going to wake up from a coma.
Gotcha. So that... How long were you in for?
Altogether, with all my time, it was only 18 months.
Only 18 months. 18 life-changing months.
Yeah.
In a very critical time in your life.
Oh, yeah. I was 20. Literally just had my first child.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck, man. The crazy thing is that you came out, like I said, unscathed, and you listened to it.
No, I definitely wasn't going back.
Yeah,
that was a fact.
You took your licks and your lessons, and you said, no. It's done. How long was the whole, like, involvement on the street?
On this. Through, like, just gang life. On the street, man, I still, even when I lived up here, I still traveled down.
Mm-hmm.
So, but, like, street-wise, it was like 6 solid years, like, doing that. So from 10 to, like, 16.
It makes a little bit more sense when you say it like that, because I forget that they were farther south.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking to myself just now, like, well, why... I'm thankful we didn't get to see any examples of it when we were out fucking rolling around and shit. Because if somebody wanted to find you, they were going to.
Oh, yeah. I was
but
not
we,
a hard person to find.
But we fucking rolled. We rolled north side all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just... So, you got to be thankful for that.
Yeah, definitely moving up this way definitely helped pull from it.
Yeah.
You know, and help narrow it. But it was still such a horrible mindset that, you know, because you're a sponge when you're a kid.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
they're molding you and what you say and do and etc. You know, and I still thought I had to be this person. For the longest time, I thought I had to be this person.
Fuck, man.
You know.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that weight feels like.
It's definitely a difficult task to break from. You know, when you know that and you grow up and that's what you have as your reality, because for every individual, you know, their reality, their perception is reality.
That's fucking scary, man. Like, you were just trained that way.
Pretty much.
That was the only thing you saw, and that wasn't even like your fault.
No, yeah.
Fuck.
I just got dropped into a bad situation. I got away from it.
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, you know, there's still things in my life that I don't take from people, and I still have somewhat of a ness to that, because it definitely made me a harder person.
Yeah.
I'm never going to let anybody talk to me any certain way, and they're definitely not going to talk to anybody that I care for any certain way. You know?
Yeah.
I'm always there to protect my friends, because I never was a person that would go and start a fight for no reason.
That's definitely true.
I was there for people that got picked on because it gave me an opportunity to fight.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to pick it, but
I will.
I will. I will finish something, because I was picked on as a kid too.
Yeah.
You know, I had my southern accent, you know, and I got picked on until that happened, and then, you know, I just don't like bullies.
Fuck, man. And I'm not going to delve too far into a whole lot of details, but I don't know. You kind of have to assume the kinds of dudes that you were rolling with, but it's kind of a good thing that shit stopped for you before the times kept going, because now there was so much more involvement from the South.
Oh, yeah.
And, dude, if you'd have got mixed up in shit like that,
could have gotten a whole lot worse.
You'd have dug your hole.
Oh, yeah.
You might still be living, but you'd have fucking dug your hole indefinitely.
Oh, yeah. It'd have been lifers.
Because those motherfuckers, there's no play.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely nothing.
So, that's fucking, it's crazy to think about that could have led into something 100% permanent.
Mm-hmm.
So, even I work down south, and I still get to see. It's so fucking abundantly clear how much they're involved in everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's fucking mind blowing.
Oh, yeah. It's very much divided, and there's so much activity you can tell.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you come from the life, you just see every little thing, and you're like, oh, that's that.
Oh, dude, I'm sure you got fucking highlighters in your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
you see certain shit, and you're like, bingo.
Yep.
You know?
Well, that's what you're trained to do. Trained to see.
Fuck, man.
You
know? My siblings growing up were, I don't think they were really, like, truly involved in anything in LA, but I know they were starting to try. They were trying to evolve from, like, party crews and trying to get into the shit.
Trying to be a little bit more.
Yeah. But I never got to see it. We moved when I was, like, 3.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I've been out here. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a change. It's a good thing that I moved up to the north side of Phoenix. You know, even when I got up here, man, I immediately, you know, I still thought there was the same as it was down there. Well, it's the same. I see colors. I didn't talk to people, you know, like, you're just like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
So.
It's, things have changed on the north side, but it's still the north side, you know?
Yeah.
Still
a
little bit better of a situation. So.
Oh.
Fuck, man. There was something else I was going to say now, and I can't fucking remember. It's usually how that works. I kind of see. I think you're like a year older than me, right?
36.
Yeah, a year older than me. You're kind of doing the same thing that I am right now, and I think it's really cool to witness. You know, you took this opportunity to hopefully make a step in the direction that's going to change the dynamic of your life.
I really hope it does.
For you and your children and your future and everything like that. And it was cool to hear. I mean, you're moving away and that fucking sucks. But it's cool to see somebody else, like, fucking taking that big step.
Still pushing it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
and that's what I digged about this, you know. Even, you know, people always say, oh, you're too old, or you're never too old to follow something, or to lean into something, or learn something.
Yeah, yeah. And
learning never ends.
I agree with that 110%. And there's still some things that I want to do where I still question my age. I don't think it's ever going to fucking stop me. I don't want it to ever stop me, and I don't want it to ever stop fucking anybody, you know?
No, yeah. Everybody, if you want it, get it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
110%. It's never too late.
Yep.
And it's just fucking, it's really inspiring, to be honest, to see. Like I said, to see you're taking such a big leap. And I fucking hope it works, man.
It's definitely, you know, the closer it gets, the more nerve-wracking it gets, you know. But
You have a real story behind you, and a real story that's gonna make the success even sweeter.
Oh yeah,
So that's got to be kind of exciting.
it is. It is. It is. I'm definitely excited. I can't.
Yeah.
It's nerve wracking, but like also it's like little kids going to Disneyland. I'm super excited to be able to start this part
Yeah.
and go after it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll be a little sad. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
But I'm gonna give everything that I have and go after it.
And now thinking about it, even through your 20s and shit, for as long as I've known you, you've always been kind of similar to me in the sense that you always wanted to start a new venture
Oh yeah.
and just get shit done. Like you've always been. Fuck, how many little businesses have you tried to start? Like,
I've started.
I feel like 3 or 4.
I've started 5.
Yeah, just like little automotive shit,
Yep.
stuff like that. You've always worked, wrenching and shit, places that I have too. And yeah, I mean, you're a driven motherfucker, and it kind of makes sense that somebody as driven as you would look at the shit that you were in and be like, what the fuck?
Right.
This isn't going to go anywhere good,
No, yeah, a lot of people don't realize that, and I try and not necessarily like preach to people about it, but like I try and talk to as many as I come across.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel if you come across me and I see something, I'm not looking, but if you come across me, I try and let the youngsters know, like, see what you're trying to do.
I think you should, man. You're gonna try and use your voice for good, and I think you should take every platform you can and tell your story and let them know that doesn't have to fucking be it.
No, yeah,
Like that's not the end.
That's not the life. It's,
Right.
that there's so much more out there than trying to be that person.
And it's hard and it's a motherfucker to get to, but when you do it, man, it's gonna make it
Oh yeah,
so much better, And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where your shit goes.
dude, me too. Oh man, gets my heart racing.
Do a little bit of music making and shit.
Yep.
That's what Music City's good for, baby. I really hate to. It's so cliche for me to even bring it up, but I mean, you look at somebody like Jelly Roll, who, he the same fucking thing, did the time, did the streets, slang the shit, and he found his way out. It wasn't in the direction that he wanted, but he kept following that fucking road, and
kept pushing,
and he found his success.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking did it, and now he goes back to like all the foundations, all the juvenile places and stuff like that, and he preaches, he lets them know, and he's there to support them and shit.
Right.
And there's shit, I don't know how much you pay attention to him.
Oh, quite a bit.
He still gets shut down because of his felonies for shit, and it's mind blowing.
Oh man, yeah, it's ridiculous. A lot of people will put your felonies against you, like you're a bad person for the rest of your life.
Right.
Most of them came from when we were kids, learning.
Yeah.
And
it's become more and more relevant growing up. Now that when they say, we get out of high school at fucking 18, they expect you to just have a
plan for
fucking,
the rest of your life.
Yeah, a fucking handle on what you're supposed to do next. Dude, I can't even say that I had a fucking handle on anything until I was like 30. Like I didn't. My 20s.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I did with my 20s.
Oh yeah. No. Yep. I hadn't.
Not a fucking clue,
not
man.
a grip on anything in my early 20s or even my mid 20s.
Yep.
I was.
I couldn't tell you what my 21st was like. I couldn't tell you what my 30th was like.
Mm-mm.
And it's sad, but that's what the world expects.
Oh, I know.
And
it's ridiculous,
Out of man, I'm like, I don't know where to. I have a lot of questions because every time I've talked to you about a new venture, you always have this fire, this passion for anything that is that you're gonna do. You have a fire, and you never let it shut down. And I'm just like wondering now, was there any one of anything that you saw that should have gone farther, or that you wanted to?
Most of them have made it to where I wanted them to be. They were successful. This one now is definitely my gonna be my baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, this is the one that I've kind of told myself that I couldn't do. You know, for a long time.
Trying to really focus in on it.
You know, and I was like, there's not anybody that would want that. Or, you know, I just didn't feel like it was good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And even if I'm not, I feel like I am. You know, I feel like I'm good enough to at least give it a shot and give it a go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it leads to where I would like it to go, you know?
This is the exciting part for me to get to witness, because it's literally like, it's like listening to me and the vision that I had for this and what I saw in the beginning. And what do you see? What vision do you have? Can you?
I mean, it's not like I'm trying to, you know,
Mm-hmm.
have my own albums or anything like that, but just to be able to do it, you know, like little concerts and running around,
Mm-hmm.
you know, little venues, you know, so not little venues, maybe going on tour or something. Nothing crazy, nothing big, you know. I ain't trying to be number one in the world, but
Nobody ever is, man.
But I think you know, it'd be cool to be able to experience that life.
I think about that a lot, actually, and that's one of the things I've told you a few times. One of the things that I want to try and do before it gets too late.
Oh yeah,
We'll see, but that's cool, man. I'm even more excited to see what manifests on its own, because like you have your own vision just like I do, but the way it builds itself and the way it morphs into what's going to be successful is going to be the real cool part.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Oh definitely. The road there is what's awesome.
Yeah, that's so fucking cool, man, and I'm excited. Realistically, bro, as long as you just fucking push all you want and don't let anything stop you, which is super easy to do.
Oh yeah, you can get in your own head.
Yeah.
You know, to stop you. If you believe that you can do it, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
All you got to keep looking is at that fucking light that you're looking at. And
stay directed, stay on track.
It's not easy.
You know,
But
if it was easy, everybody would do it.
You're not wrong. But yeah, dude, I'm fucking excited for that. And then, believe it or not, we're still young.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So the rest of it is unwritten.
It's a fact. Push it and make your life. You know,
Do you
write
have,
it down.
Do you have any outstandingly big plans as of right now? Anything big that you would like to accomplish immediately, or not immediately, but first and foremost?
Not necessarily. I want to be able to get over there. I'm probably gonna do, you know, maybe some covers or something, and put out something small and try and. I'm gonna start small and start moving it up, but it'll probably be some like covers or something like that.
Fuck yeah. We're talking about like country covers, country rock.
Country rock.
Country rock.
Country rock.
That seems to be a real popular place to be right now.
Right. Well, you've heard it. You've heard the voice.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
it.
throw it around.
You say like country rock, and I think of like fucking Hardy.
Yeah.
Motherfucker blew up overnight, and then just did the Grand Ole Opry.
Yep. I'm actually gonna stop there on the way out.
Where the fuck? I think you should. AC kick back on.
Picks it up over.
Yeah.
Threw me off.
But now the temperature's finally dropping, and the AC can finally stop working. So,
Right.
Fuck. Well, that's great, man. It's gonna be such an amazing success story, and I can't wait to hear more.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be coming back in, flying down quite a bit. You know, I'm gonna come visit.
Well, one of the things that I'm working on right now is we're gonna do some switching up, a little bit of a format change here. I think that this style is gonna go away. I'm gonna do some different style mics, some Bluetooth stuff, and if everything keeps kind of floating the direction it's going to, then I'm gonna be really easy mobile. Obviously, you see everything's running off a laptop now.
Yeah.
So if I can grab the two mics that I want to, it'll be easy for me to take this bitch anywhere I want to go. And I can go talk to people wherever they are.
Come on out.
And if I got to go to Tennessee to talk to 3 different people, then motherfucker, I'm going.
Right.
So
That'd be good. I
Tennessee,
definitely would love to have you.
Indiana, Tennessee, wherever you are when I get this shit going. So this is something else. You know, you get to watch the growth of this and everything that you're trying to accomplish too.
Yep, it's an awesome sight.
You've seen it from the fucking beginning. I think your shit's dying. But well, I think that pretty much sums up everything I wanted to get into without going into too much detail.
Right. Yeah. Just some things. Keep on the back burner for maybe next time.
Yeah. If plans change, then maybe I'll get you in here one more time before you take off. And I'll show you the other side of what we do in here.
All right. Yeah, definitely. That'd be dope.
Yeah. But I really appreciate you coming in, man, at least talking to me a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So
of course.
Your story is going to reach people around the world, and it's going to inspire.
I hope it does.
I'm trying to make you cry because you said not to.
Hey.
It's fucking making me cry. Just, I mean, I don't even have to tell you, man. You've grown. I've watched you grow from not saying a fucking word to wanting to say all of them. So I don't have to tell you shit. You're going to follow your heart the way it needs to go. So I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Right.
So, my buddy, you have anything you want to plug, anything you want to add? Tell people where you're going or what to look for. Do you have any info?
Man, believe in the people that are close to you. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. They have helped me grow,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Between my kids, my wife, close friends, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They've definitely helped me become a better person, a good father, you know? And when they truly care, you know, it might sound rude, but, you know, they're not telling you what you want to hear. They're telling you what you need to hear.
Yeah, that's definitely the fucking facts.
So don't get mad at them.
Take it for what it's worth. Because it's probably worth something.
Oh, yeah. Definitely is.
Fuck. Well, for all the listeners that are going to be following Mike and his journey, keep a listen out. I will be sure to plug any of his information once I start getting it. Some sound bites, some little teasers, whatever I can get my hands on. Believe me, you'll get it too. So keep on the lookout for that. And as soon as we get some video rolling and some out-of-state shit going, you'll see the travels that we go through and the people that we get to talk to across the lines. So,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
Definitely.
Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, everything on Spotify to make sure that you get every notified episode that comes out, which once or twice a week, depending on how we're doing it in here. Things are busy. And if you follow the Facebook page, you also get notified of new merch and new episodes as well. So keep listening, keep following. We love you.